2 years ago, I came back to Paris to live with my family. I was living 13 years alone and abroad. And now I'm 37 and I'm living with my parents. That is what this video is about. I don't think people understand how hard it is to go back and live with your parents. I have a friend who told me recently that he felt comfortable living with his parents up to the age of 31, 32. Then he went to the south of France and lived by himself. And obviously, he comes back for the holidays. He told me, when you are accustomed to live with your family, you don't realize how good it is until you live by yourself. Then you live by yourself and you go back to your family like I did or like he does for the holidays. And now you understand how hard it is because you are used to that freedom. And it's not like you can live with your parents and not feel that freedom, but it is not the same. There is a part of emasculation that occurs because you cannot really bring a girl. I mean, you could, but it's not my thing. Bring a girl at home, bring your girlfriend at home because you are still with your family. It is not the same. And that is why a lot of men could feel emasculated in that situation, especially me, who has lived for so long as a single person for so many years in Thailand and in China. And I don't think parents understand how hard it is for the kid to come back with his tail between his legs. So it is a struggle. And when I came back 2 years and a half ago, it was a struggle. It was a struggle because of what I just said, the emasculation part, but it was a struggle because I felt like a lesser man. And obviously, a lot of it has to do with women and the way they might perceive you. But also, it is about society and how people at this age are not supposed to live with their parents. Most of the adults in the world live with their parents for a long period of time until the end because they take care of them after a while. But in the West, it is not seen as something positive. It is rather negative. Although I have to say this might change in the passing years because of the financial and economical situation of the West. But it is what it is. At least for now, it is not seen as something positive. At most, it is seen as something neutral. People understand, people don't understand, people tolerate, people don't tolerate. It does not matter. It is what is happening inside of you that matters. For me, it was a struggle and it took time for me to accept, but it is still a lesson. You are within a phase of your life. I am within a phase of my life that I need to embrace, that I need to accept, allow at the very least, and to learn the lessons. Because if I do suffer from what I'm perceived as a person who is living with his family, then I care too much about the opinion of others because I need to pursue my dream. I need to do what I'm supposed to do. That is my priority right now. It's not necessarily girls and whatnot. So you have to choose what is important for you. Is it important to be seen, to be perceived as someone who is seemingly more successful because he can live by himself? Or maybe you come back to live with your family, or you are with your family and accept it and embrace it because you understand that it is a stepping stone. It could be a stepping stone to something even greater. Obviously, my goal is to leave. My goal is not to stay here for too long. But at the same time, there are many benefits of staying here. First of all, you are close to your parents. You can help them, can take care of them. You are close to your family. You have a bond. You are never alone. You have family and support. You have love and support around. And that's a great thing. And over time, you could see it as something that you could be grateful for. You have gratitude and thankfulness towards your family. First and foremost, you have a roof over your head, and that is the most important thing. And if you let go of all those petty thoughts you have about not being seen as a man, you can embrace it and thrive in the situation, save money, do something that is worthwhile for you. And you can look back and feel even more grateful over time. So don't see it as something bad. Embrace it, even if you're struggling. But those struggles are more self made than you think. If you embrace it and don't really care about what people think of you, most of, and even then, most people are not fucking thinking of you. Most people think about themselves and what the other people are thinking of them. That's the realization of like not a lot of people are actually thinking about you. And if they do, it's in passing thoughts. They don't really care so much about what other people think, and don't make speculations in your mind about what other people think of you. It doesn't matter. It's not accurate, and it's completely worthless. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you very soon.